Months of rumour and speculation all come to an end today as we return to racing for the opening event of what promises to be an enthralling season. Welcome along then to round one of this year's Formula One World Championship. There's no shortage of passing opportunities around the 3.36 miles of the Bahrain International Circuit, with the best, of course, at turn 1, and then another soon after into turn 4. 15 corners here, 6 to the left and 9 to the right, and we could see 1 or 2 flat spots into that tight left-hander of turn 10. Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks like for today's race. A fantastic effort from Charles Leclerc yesterday, and it's put him on pole. And the Professor completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Norris, Oscar Piastri, Hamilton, Verstappen, Sainz, Mansell, Perez, Stroll, Albon, Fernando Alonso, Ocon, Tsunoda, Magnussen, Bottas, Gasly, Ricciardo, Hülkenberg, Sargent, and Zhou Guanyu. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Well, it's been a long time since I last worked with you. Good to see you again today. Anthony Davidson. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
You're going to definitely see action, Crofty. Everyone's G'd up for this one. They've done the testing, like you say. The drivers will be revving inside, heart rates going, trying to burst out their chest at this moment. With that anticipation, who's got the speed? We're going to learn now, once and for all.
Launch map is good, but we need to learn the gears, so go into each one when you can. We're going to need some work on the brakes, so put some energy into them and warm the tyres as well, please. Okay, radar is clear, weather is looking good for now. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Okay, so that's the rest of the grid forming up now. Be patient and watch for those lights. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. Use your overtake button more. It's time to utilise some of this energy. Come on. Good job, that was the fastest lap of the race so far. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 6.7 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. They're in 9th place. Time last lap, 1 minute 36.3.0 seconds. Okay, we're approaching the pit window. You're going to be on softs. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Box, we're coming in this lap. in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach. Okay, there seems to have been a problem attaching the right rear wheel. We need to try and put that behind us, and let's finish this race strong. Experience some understeer now that you're in the wake of the car ahead. Try to get past as soon as possible. Okay, Nigel's coming in for his stop. Running low on ERS. Reminder that you can play around with ERS modes in the MFD or lift sometimes and ease onto the brake pedal for some manual recharge. Car ahead's coming to fit the mediums. Car ahead now running medium tyres. Car behind's just boxed for mediums. Car behind on the medium tyre now. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.5 seconds. Increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.9 seconds. And that's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
Here's the checkered flag, and our winner has Landoed. It's Lando Norris for victory.
Well, all that off-season work clearly paying off here today, Crofty. A brilliant way to start the season with a solid victory. It's a real good confidence boost as well, and you feel like that's going to really propel them forward through to the next race coming up.
And look at that, they're making their way out onto the podium now. Great race from the McLaren team, and I'm very happy to see them there on that top step of the podium. After an event like that, who knows what the sport has in store for us next time out? Be sure to join us once again as we continue to bring you all the excitement of Formula One.